Yo, this your boy Tony coming through another episode of Backyard Comedy. As always, I got my boy, Skeezy Baby. Please say the motherfucker, baby.
Yeah, already.
Is that really Dooley? I got down here beside me.
I'm really down here beside you.
And on this episode, we got my girl, Miss Sheena, right here.
Hello,
everybody. Coming through to talk
everybody.
about some things. And we're going to get on her. But first, let's do a recap of last episode. We had my man, Mr. Tim Schropp. That was our first virtual interview. I know y'all wanted, like, this boy said live and in person. It was virtual. But we had it. Shout out to him. Thank God for that man.
Yeah, man.
He's popping right now. Still on tour. Make sure y'all check it out.
Hopefully we get him back in person, though.
Yeah,
he coming.
He said he would.
He coming.
Yeah.
He coming. So, shout out to him, man. And we're going to jump right on into it. So, we got Miss Sheena here today. How you doing?
Good. How y'all?
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm good. I'm
Good,
really beaming. But I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for traveling down here.
Oh, yeah.
From the 252.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Deuce Cinco Deuce.
Let's get into it. So you're a real estate agent.
Yes.
So can you talk about that just a little bit? Like how did you get into it?
Oh, so that's a good question. A lot of people ask me that. It kind of fell in my lap. Prior to real estate, I was a cosmetology teacher.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I taught in Wilson, North Carolina.
Oh, you
Yeah.
252 all the way around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm Wilson,
indeed.
North Carolina.
Indeed.
But the school was so demanding. It wasn't. I never really had time off. We went to,
and the pay kind of sucked too.
definitely.
Okay,
Definitely
okay,
sucked. And I
yeah.
traveled, so you
Yeah.
know that was gas.
Yeah.
And,
You
you know,
putting out
but
more than what's coming back.
Yeah.
to you,
Right,
pretty much.
right. And
Even though
I-
she love the kids, let's make that.
Right, exactly. And I enjoy doing hair, but
Yeah.
hey, it won't pan. So,
Yeah.
you know, I prayed honestly, and I said, God, this can't be it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need an out, and He
Yeah.
gave me an out.
Okay.
I got pregnant. That wasn't the out that I wanted, but
But, hey,
you know, they say be specific.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute. But anyway, you know, so you know, I got pregnant, and my husband told me, hey, if you don't want to go back, don't go back.
Yeah.
Figure something else out. So
Got a good husband.
I'm home with the baby, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I gotta
real
do something, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, he's like, you want to be an at-home mom? Can't do that. So I just ran across real estate.
Really? Did you have to go to school? First of all, before I ask this question, shout out to the good husbands out here because
Okay.
a lot of
Yeah.
husbands can't.
Most definitely,
And
bro.
we talked about that with Tim Schropp.
Yeah.
Having that balance.
Balance.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know, y'all can do stuff like that. Some people don't have that. So shout out to your husband.
Yes,
Phil,
absolutely.
my man.
Yeah.
Yes.
But,
Indeed.
did you have to go to school for real estate?
I did.
How long you stay in there?
I went to school. I went to Greenville, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I went 2 days a week for
Yeah.
6 weeks. That's it.
Really?
And that's it?
That's it.
Wow.
I think it was like
Yeah.
$550 to take
for the
class.
whole course? Well,
6 weeks.
That ain't bad.
2
But
days a week.
like,
But I
might
hear
get
that
into
that real estate test
Yes,
is
sir. Woo,
it's
that
a monster.
exam.
I studied my ass off for that real estate test.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now I wasn't working again, thanks to my husband, so I was able to study
And focus.
and buckle down.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I did what I had to do, so I passed the exam the first time.
That's what's up. That's a blessing. Yeah, that's a blessing.
Yeah,
First
it
time.
really is.
Yeah,
A lot
it
of
is.
people-
Smart, y'all.
Right.
She's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know how
she's
to
black
study.
and smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, after a while.
I tell people you got to learn your own learning style.
Yeah.
What works for you.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's right.
everybody don't learn the same. So I
Yeah,
know
that's
how
true.
I learned, and I did that. So I did it.
So
That's
how
real.
is it? I hate to be the one asking all the questions, but I'm so interested in this.
So is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
let somebody else get in.
I am in this one. How is it as a black woman being in real estate? Like I know you get different missions of people. Like, do people come to you and be like, nah, I don't want to get a house from her and stuff like that? Like, have you ever experienced that?
Ooh, the bias.
They've
and
never
stuff,
said
yeah.
it, but you can kind of feel it.
Yeah, you can feel the energy.
It is a little, I think, tougher because not only am I a woman,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, I'm a black woman.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have
Yeah,
the men, you know, who don't have to go home and cook. They don't have to go home and do laundry. So they can just spend all day, you know, working in real estate.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah.
And then you got the fact that I'm a black woman, and you have the white women,
Yeah,
you know,
they're
that
trying to
they
get
just
the-
got that
Yeah.
privilege,
Yeah, I
so to
understand.
speak. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Do
so,
they try to lowball you?
No, because actually, you know, I don't know. A lot of people don't know, but from the buyer side, the buyer don't even pay me.
Oh.
So you know, it's like I'm working for them for free.
Because I thought it was totally different.
Yeah, as the
Yeah,
buyer,
explain that.
you don't pay your realtor.
Okay.
So when the listing agent is the person that got the sign in the yard, when they get the agreement with the seller agrees to pay a certain amount, and that listing agent splits that with the buyer.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Of
So
course, I ain't
as,
bought a house yet. So.
Right.
so as a buyer, you do not. And if somebody tell you you got to pay them, then you know.
They got you. They
That's
schemed
something
you.
different, right?
Oh, okay.
But you know, as a buyer, you already coming out of pocket. You paying closing costs. You paying down payment.
Yep.
So you know, that's one
Are
less
there
thing you
any
gotta pay for.
loopholes to this whole thing?
To
Like where
buying
we
a
can,
house?
you know, viewers want to know.
Yeah,
We
credit.
Okay.
Credit.
Get your credit
And a lot of
up, y'all.
people don't know about credit. You know, if you
Yeah.
don't have any credit, you can be an authorized user on somebody that do got good credit on a credit card.
Boom.
So
Yeah.
every time they report to that person's credit, report to yours.
Yeah.
You know, you got
Yeah.
a score and you ain't even done nothing.
That's, I
But
see,
of course,
I
you
didn't
got to
know that.
trust
Yeah,
the person to pay their bills.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
If
Yeah.
they don't pay the bill, then
Don't get no stragglers.
Right.
That's
And then the hard as I'm working around here, going out selling my ass, and you with that bullshit. Get up and get up some of this here shit in here. Boy, I have to come back in here, boy, and shake the living shit up at you.
Exactly.
That's
And you be
important.
somebody you trust. Exactly.
What you
So-
got down there, Ski?
So my dad, he works in real estate as I discussed earlier. So he talks about all the time like how he really don't have enough time to put in it because like he feel like he can make more money if he had more time.
Gotcha.
Like, do you ever feel that same way?
Definitely. Again, being a woman, I got to go home and pretty much take care of the house.
Be a
So,
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
so
wife.
yeah. I gotta at a certain time I gotta cut off versus somebody that don't got kids or a family.
That can just
But
go,
yeah,
go,
it's
go, go, go,
right.
go, go.
It definitely, time. I might
Right.
like today. I met somebody. She don't know anything about buying a house, so I like to sit down with my people and
Yeah.
just explain to them how the process works, what to look for, like what the credit need to be, what your income should look like. Trying to give like a free consultation. So
Yeah.
I met with her or whatever, and we, discussed the ins and outs or whatever. But she might not buy nothing for another 2 years.
Okay.
But it was time that,
You wait, yeah.
and I
get
gotta
you,
kind of
yeah.
babysit,
Right.
follow up with her. But some of them will come to you like they ready,
Yeah,
but a lot
right,
of them aren't. So
They
you
really
gotta
ain't
kind
ready.
of.
When my new house comes.
Yeah.
You got to stay on it. And then being a business owner, you're the boss.
Yeah.
So if I forget about her, I might lose her as a client.
Yeah,
So I
so
got
you
to set
gotta
up
be
some
out.
type
Yeah.
of.
That's true.
And that's my next
Right.
question for you. Like, because my dad used to always talk about as well, like the percentages he would get as far as being with another company or something, as far as being with himself now.
Right.
He has his own stuff and
talking
does his
down
own
there.
work.
Oh, yeah.
So, can you kind of educate us on that?
Sure. Yeah. So the first firm that I went to, let's see, it was a firm that the man had been around for a long time, 50-something years selling real estate.
Oh,
So
he
he
well-known.
would kind of well known,
yeah.
and he had dinosaur ways of doing things.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Lord.
it was no technology. We had
yeah.
to when you get you think you get $5,000 commission check. Well, you got to get him a cut of that too, because your license is under his license.
Oh,
so the
okay,
firm
okay.
takes a percentage of what you make.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So being on your own, you don't have to pay anybody.
Yeah.
It's just all you.
It's all you.
What does that equal? More money, more money, more money.
Yo, that pocket.
Well, the firm that I switched to now is 100% commission. So I don't
What?
have that
Thank
issue.
God for
Yeah. That's a blessing, man.
Yeah,
That's
so,
a blessing.
So I get exactly where your dad coming from,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm kind of with them. I'm gonna branch off eventually,
Right.
but I like to observe. I like to learn. So I'm sitting there. I'm soaking up
Sponging.
all
Yeah,
I can
sponging.
soak up
Yeah.
from
As
what
well
they
as-
doing
as well as
over
you should-
there.
As well as you should, though.
Yeah. If you can learn and then get 100% commission,
Yeah, that's
in that,
wonderful.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Why
That's
not?
wonderful.
What's
Yeah.
the most priciest house you ever sold? Did I say that right? You know.
Yeah, what's the most expensive house? There you go. So y'all know I'm from the Nash Edgecombe County side, right?
Yeah. Edge
So
come,
our
baby.
real estate there is a lot cheaper here.
Okay.
But in Nashville, and that was just this year was my biggest commission so far. The house was like $325, but I was on both sides.
I think you posted that too.
I had the buyer
Yeah.
and the seller, so that was a nice $20K.
Yeah, that's great.
Indeed.
That's great. Do you
That's a
normally
blessing.
do? I know you just spoke about your consultations. Do you normally do those for free?
Yes,
Or just
yes.
okay?
They're free. I
See, that's a
don't
good
charge.
thing.
And we
for
will
those.
have the information right there
Yes,
for you.
yes,
So we
yes,
got
yeah.
you. It's a lot of minorities that are not educated into
Yep.
buying a house.
Yeah.
I know you spoke on it a little bit, but can you enlighten how important it is to get it together to own your home, especially if you're trying to have a family? Can you just speak about that for a moment?
Yes, it's very important. And I tell everybody that I meet, especially buyers, new buyers, just because it's a 30-year mortgage, don't mean you got to live there 30 years.
Yeah.
Like the other people, know what other people are.
I thought you had to wait it out.
No, so when you get the loan, most people stay about a year. You know, if you buy a house for $300,000 and a year later it's worth $400,000, would you sell it? Because you're gonna pocket the difference.
Yeah.
And then you can buy another one and ain't got to spend no money to buy the next one.
Yeah.
And you keep doing that over and over and over again, or after the first house, put a tenant in it. Buy you another house. Let the tenant pay that mortgage off.
Airbnb or something.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll
Do it
buy
again. Over. That's what they doing.
Yeah.
They not staying in them houses.
Use
30
them
years.
funds to pay your next house off.
See, back in the day when we was raised up by the old heads, that's what they did. Though.
Yes,
they stayed in that house
and
whenever, and then nobody in the family kept it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
lose it.
I get that. Anything else you got, Dooley?
Honestly, like I feel like there's more loopholes. That's kind of like. So can you speak on those loopholes?
Yeah.
Because I know there's like there's a different.
I just want to know the loopholes. I want to get me a house.
I own my place for a while now, but I want to.
Land and all. You own land and all. Let's talk about
I want to get something. You know what I mean? But
you want to keep that?
I want to keep that.
And then keep.
Yeah. So give me them loopholes.
So
now.
you got the longer you stay in the house, the more equity you got in the house. So what some people do is they pour the equity out the house and move on to the next house. In your case, and rent yours out or whatever you want to do with what you got because you got land or whatever. But another loophole, I got an 18-year-old daughter. Okay. So the plan that we're putting in place for her, and for real estate, you can buy up to, they call it 4 doors.
But how could I use that knowledge to work for me? I'm glad that you asked.
Which is a quadruplex. Just it's the same process, the same loan as one house.
See?
So my 18-year-old will buy a quadruplex. She'll live in one, rent the other 3 out.
See, that's smart. Yeah.
And then if she, she can move on, keep it, rent off, or do whatever she want to do.
Wow.
But thinking back to like you said, the older generation, they wanted to keep the house for the family. Well, I'm teaching my girls. Get your own house. Build your own wealth for yourself. Because if I buy a house, and the thing is, by the time I'm gone, they ain't gonna want my house. So I'd rather teach you how to fish instead of fishing for you.
Yeah, that's
so now when I'm gone, you can keep the same. You can just keep doing the same thing over and over and over.
That's real. That's real. That's knowledge for your ass.
Right. Get your credit up. Make sure you keep working. That's it.
Because if I'm not mistaken, normally when you in that when it goes on like that and you don't had a house in the family that long and you won't keep it in the family, once it's paid off, you still gonna have to pay the taxes and everything, and normally that burden falls on your kids and all that type of stuff. So that's normally where it goes array. Because who's gonna pay the taxes? Who's gonna keep this up? How you gonna keep the house and the maintenance up and all of that stuff?
And they not gonna cost. And they not gonna come together as siblings. I mean, very rare. It'll probably take one of them, maybe 2 that can work it out. But it's like I'm really not interested in taking that method. But
same thing with my family.
Right. Another thing is 640 credit score is your target. That's what I tell everybody. Try to get 640.
640.
You get to 640. That'll open some doors for you. North Carolina right now is offering $15,000 towards closing costs and down payment.
What does that equal? More money, more money, more money.
It's like a grant. Yeah. You if your credit right. So you do, but you don't. Let me tell you.
Wow. Speak on it.
Yeah, let it now.
So if you live in the house at least 15 years, you do not have to pay it back. But if you decide to sell before then, every time you make a payment, it's going towards that balance. So let's just say it gets down to $10,000. Then you just got to pay the remainder of it back. Yeah.
Now this people, she know what she doing. She ain't stuttering on it. You know what I mean?
That's what you want. That's what you're looking for.
Hey, for real, I want somebody. For me, me speaking on myself, I would want somebody who's just like you to know what they're talking about, that can get it done, and ain't got to worry about no job. Because there's a lot of job people out here shucking it now, and scheming and gleaming on things. You know what I mean? What's like the typical age to start getting that process rolling to owning your home?
I would say I'm gonna say about 30, starting in 30s. In your 30s. I mean, your 20s, you're still learning, you're still playing.
But wild a little bit.
Your parents don't know what they talking about. You trying to figure this thing out by yourself. So you're going to make a lot of mistakes.
That's
you cross into the 30s, it kind of start growing up a little bit.
You got to do something now. Come on.
But, it's not in stone. But, but I would say about 30 is time to kind of
come on now.
Become an adult a little bit and do some things. But, in the 20s, you don't want to be stuck in one city just because you grew up in this area.
Yeah.
You know,
branch
so
out,
travel.
branch out, y'all.
Yeah, you might find somewhere else and buy, buy there.
So
Yeah.
I've been renting my house. That's why I got my phone out there doing that. I've been renting my house.
Good God Almighty.
Yeah. So for 1 year, I've been there 6-7 years, right? Ski, maybe 8 years. So for 1 year. Yeah, probably. Yeah, but for 1 year, I paid $15,300.
What is this?
And that's in rent. So what? Times 6. So in 6 years, I done paid almost $100,000
Oh yeah.
to rent the home.
And they could have been yours.
And I'm just not doing this on this show because I ain't doing that shit no more.
Right.
I'm about to get out.
Right. Exactly.
You know, people don't. I would rather pay that and put it towards mortgage.
Okay.
Right, that
You know
makes
what I
more
mean?
sense.
And instead of worrying about.
That's right.
You know, but I got great. Shout out to my landlord. They are wonderful. But I looked at their house and I think I paid for them to get a house built. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
The house is huge.
Yeah. And then when you leave,
That's
they
for
still
sure.
got a house they can sell.
To somebody else.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Well, any other questions you got, Ski? Mine. I just never thought about doing this and seeing how much I actually pay because when you're growing up and you get a place to live, you do what you got to do for your family.
That's right.
You got to rent. It is what it is. But damn,
That's a lot of
now
money,
I just see.
Like you said,
That's a lot of money, son.
you done built that house.
We talk about it all the time.
Yeah, I could have. But think about if like she said, if you was out here grinding and hustling like that, then that money is going in your pocket.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that'd be you grossing $100,000, $50,000, and whoever you got to break off, whatever your team you got.
Right.
You know what I mean? And speaking of team, is it just you or you got like a full staff?
So right now I'm associated with a firm which is First Class Real Estate Triangle East, but we're
Shout out.
all individual agents. So we don't have a boss. I'm in the process.
You are
of
the boss.
Right.
Yeah.
I am my boss, but I am training somebody.
Okay.
She's
That's
doing
what's
good
up.
so
Really?
far.
Doing good.
My
How long you been doing
sister-in-law.
Oh, sis?
My sister-in-law.
Oh, you training this girl?
Her sister-in-law is
she
a
about to be
licensed
a
real estate
bad
agent.
Sell me a house.
Yeah, she got her license. Yep, she's doing good. She got
That's
a
what's
buyer.
up.
I want to say that her first buy is now we 100% finance is over 300. So she gonna have a nice first check. Yeah,
That's a life changing.
Oh yeah.
Business
Oh,
if
yeah.
you doing it the right way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because if you're not doing it the right way, shit will come back and bite you in your ass.
Okay.
And you got one thing about the piper, you gotta pay them.
Oh,
We
yeah.
talk about
Gotta pay
that all
them
the
every
time.
time.
Yeah.
But when you legitly, and then you got people, I love to see black women uplifting other black women teaching each other. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And black men too, but black on black, it seems to produce crime for some reason.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I love to see that. Shout out to my sister, man,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
holding
she
that
coming
down.
along.
You know what I mean? Hold it down.
Yep,
Right
what's
there.
up.
And we're
That's
gonna
what's
pass
up.
it on down
That's
to
what's
the kids.
Yeah, and that's what you should do. That
That's
way
what-
they'll
yeah.
know, they'll be educated because the way the world going on right now, don't nobody want to teach a damn
They
thing.
don't know nothing.
They put
Yeah.
the bare minimum in front of you and call it learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
go on with it. When
Yeah.
we was going through school, we had the old heads. We had even just an old drunk sitting up under the tree.
Yeah.
He could tell you
He
how to fix a
will
whole
tell you
car and
something.
never touch
Yeah.
it.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
right.
Just
you're right.
sitting back, just giving the knowledge.
Yeah.
People don't do that anymore
It's
because they
not
feel
the
like they got to
same.
keep it for themselves, and they don't give a
Selfish.
damn about you. They want to make the money for themselves
That's
and
right.
nobody
That's right.
else.
Yeah.
So
That's
shout
right.
out to you for that.
That's
Shout out
right.
to you for that
Indeed.
real
I
talk.
appreciate it.
Any other
man.
question you got on that thing, Ski?
I just got one more, man. So with the company paying you like 100% commission and everything, do they still help out with your leads and all of that as far as getting your clientele, or do you got to strictly go off your promotion?
So another
That boy
reason
know
why I
something.
like this firm is because they do have lead generation, but of course there are stipulations. So
Good,
if
okay.
you're big, which is the owner of the firm,
Okay.
if he sends you a lead, then you do have to give him. It's an agreement between. I don't want to put a number out
Yeah,
there
yeah,
and then
right,
he
right,
change
of
it.
course.
But
Yeah, we get
you
it.
do. He provided the lead, so he'll
Yeah.
get a portion of whatever that person.
And
Whenever
the big-
that person does something.
Just let y'all know, the big is the person in charge, and they gonna normally get most of the money everybody else.
Well, let me
gets.
tell you something. I thought you were talking about a damn lighter.
I know what you're talking about, bro.
But
Yeah,
see,
you know what you're
I know
talking
these
about.
terms
Right.
because of my
Yeah,
pop.
yeah,
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 Right,
yeah.
know
right.
what
So
you're
what's keeping you out of real estate?
Good question.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm doing IT. I'm working for somebody. I'm working for myself, and
Yeah.
trying to work the podcast. But my dad definitely, he been trying to get me in it for
I
so
bet,
long.
yeah.
Hey, bro, I think
Yeah.
He wants us to be
The
a
boy
part of the
smart.
firm.
Yeah,
That's right,
he's smart
that's
now.
right. Yeah.
We'll see.
He's smart now.
We'll see.
Hey,
That's a good question, but it's still good to be a black man and you're educated in it. So whenever you do cross over that barrier, first of all, they're intimidated because you big as hell. And then secondly, and then secondly, they can't run game on you because for one, you already from the game.
Exactly.
I think you would do. I think anybody would do good if they put their mind to it. Like if they got somebody like Sheena coming through, teaching them and showing them the ropes, I believe anybody can flourish with it.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
There's different avenues in it too. You don't necessarily have to have your real estate license. I mean, you can, you can be an investor. You can. I'm working on getting my general contractor license.
Wow.
Building from the ground up.
So then you'll be over building it and you selling it.
I'm gonna build it, put my sign in, and sell it.
That's right. That's smart.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you could get like all of them in one, and you the main thing over everything. You tell them I want my chandelier up there, and I'm gonna sell it over here. I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
You learn something new every day. See, point right here taken. I didn't know myself. So you know how many people are uneducated about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
indeed.
Hey, you got the upper hand though, cause you're dead. You know what I mean?
Hey, this is why we do this, man. But look, I know stuff now. He just got into it, probably about 5 years ago. So a lot of stuff we still learning, but just to know what I know now, it's kind of make me, go different than the way I was going 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely learning, man, changing up some things, trying to get some properties and stuff, invested in.
Yep. So is it hard? I got one more question myself.
No
I'm gonna pass you your last question.
Okay.
Is it hard finding property to sell, or like how was that?
Yeah, so that's the hardest thing for me, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not shy. I'm not really a people person either. The old school way of doing things is knocking on doors, and everybody ain't nice.
They not.
It's tough knocking on doors because people are different. But we just got to find a way to go get it. I use social media. I use people I know. I do door knock. But it's tough. It can be tough, but
especially in Rocky Mount.
I tell everybody, if the next man can do it, I can do it.
Yeah,
that's
so
real.
I just have to find a way to get it done. But
that's what's up.
Yeah. That's real.
I thought it was just social media. I didn't know you had to knock on doors.
No, sometimes you got to knock on doors.
Oh yeah, you got to do what you can.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause people crazy, man.
They are. And this one time it was St. Patrick's Day. I made me some St. Patrick door hangers. So I went into the neighborhood because we're up here in Johnston County. I don't know nobody over there. It's quiet. So I said, let me introduce myself. I go and put my door hanger on doors or whatever, and everything was cool. I posted my video on TikTok, me door knocking, and somebody commented, don't know who it is, but he like, keep your trash off my door.
No, he did.
Dang, he found
Wow.
How you find me on social media?
You will be blocked in Jesus' name. Because why? Homie, the Lord don't play that.
Lurking.
But it was cool. I deleted the comment or whatever. But that won't stop me. I mean, but I didn't knock on this door. I just put the door hanger on there because again, I don't want nobody to come to the door with no shotgun or no pepper spray or nothing.
Can I say this? If you do that, you fucked up. I just want to tell you straight. Backyard comment. I know the woman personally, and I don't think I want to do that. But what's your last question you got?
Man, I wanted to know. Do you ever try to, how sometimes they got the tax houses that they're up for tax evasion?
Okay.
Are those easy targets for you? You know what I'm saying?
Good question. I ain't thinking about that. Like foreclosed.
Yeah, foreclosed, and then the ones that they ain't paid the taxes on. So now it's up for grabs for maybe $1 or something.
Right.
Seized.
Seized.
Yeah. So it depends on what county with the taxes or whatever.
Okay.
A lot of times the county try to get a person time.
I thought it was like North Carolina.
They don't. The counties are different. So some counties might give you a year, 2, 3 years. So it don't. It's not as easy as it look when they put up the tax liens, they advertising, whatever. You have to really find them, and then you have some areas you can purchase the property, and they still give the owner some time to get their stuff caught up. And so if they do, then they'll just give you your money back.
Yeah, that's why I heard that you pay it, you try to get it. Yeah.
Sometimes it don't even work out. So it's just, do you have the time to do that?
How long is that gap to get your money back though?
Again, it depends on the county.
Oh boy. So if you put up, let's say you just throwing them out at $20,000, and you like, this is my last $20,000, but I'm gonna shoot this shot, and then you don't get it. They be like, "No, we're gonna give you money back." That shit could probably take possibly 6 months.
Could.
cheap.
And sometimes they just only take a deposit. They won't take all of it.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so you won't give up the whole 20.
I do a deposit.
Yeah, you won't have to give up the whole 20. But yeah, they'll take a deposit, and when they take the deposit, they notify the owner, hey, I got somebody. Pretty much saying it's about to get your house.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to give you a little bit more time.
To get your affairs
If you
in
can
order.
get it together, get it together. If you can't, we're just gonna go through
Well,
the
at least they felt like that. Some cities probably, like counties probably like, damn, they get your shit.
Right.
Get out.
Right.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
But every county is different.
Okay,
Every
I didn't know
county
that.
is different. Yep.
I just thought it was like one law for like North Carolina. Well, damn, boy,
Counties,
you learn something new really every day.
Yeah.
That's what
Because I thought I could just pay $1 for
And go
give me
get
a
some
new
of the house.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I tried.
Even when they got signs out there.
Yeah.
Bro, that's to lure your ass in there to
Like
get
the tax joint.
And they see you, they see that hand, they gonna think you got disability. Disability.
You was crazy.
Oh, yes, that's for sure, buddy. Come on in here.
And then too, man, you don't know what I think you could just see pictures, but I don't know if you can actually go into the house and stuff like
see
that.
what you really and
So
truly
you don't know what you really getting into. Yeah,
I'm glad you say that, Skeezy.
Yeah.
Can you or like do you offer people to go in and see the houses whenever you're doing?
The
Whenever
like
you selling?
foreclosures and taxes, or just any house?
Yeah, like any house.
Yeah, so if they find something they like, or I'll meet with them. I might have 5 houses. We'll go to each house and let them walk around and take a look at it. Yeah. Yeah, so we just schedule an appointment, go look at the house. Yeah.
So if they miss that appointment, that like it's done for. Or they
I can reschedule it, and I have made appointments, drove
and then
hours away, and they never showed up.
Oh hell!
So now that's my gas money wasted, my time wasted. So it's again, how your daddy's saying, like, you just gotta have right, and then they'll call you back want another appointment. But what? I don't know.
See,
my
that's
dad
not
be
a good
mad,
business
boy.
for me because my mouth.
You be upset, bro.
Right. Like,
What are you?
Hey, my dad a pastor too, so he
gonna say, "Get
daggone shoot." This don't make no daggone sense. I've been out here all day, it's so daggone hot.
I like to tell a lot of people too. One thing that's not replaceable is land.
Yeah.
Houses are.
Yep.
So
that boy got land right there.
Say you see a house, it might be ran down, it might not be, ideal, but the land is gonna always be there. Tear the house down, build another house.
It's harder to get land. People don't want to come off land.
Yeah, that's true.
If they do, it's a pretty penny.
That's true. Well,
especially good land.
Right. I'm out in the county, right, and I'm renting. Be honest, I'm renting
your land,
the house.
Oh, really?
What I mean, because
not
we wasn't we gonna build something.
Yeah.
But we weren't sure if we were gonna like the area because we weren't from there, whatever. So we've been there 3 years. We like it. We want the house. Of course, they're not gonna sell it to us.
Yeah.
They like the rent or whatever. So we found the guy on the same road. He owns 60 acres. I got access. I can pull up everything.
Good God,
I can find out where you at. Anyway, he owns 60 acres. Got one little house. I mean, it's a nice house on the 60 acres. So my husband, right? I find out where the man work at and everything. He go to the job and, ask like, let me get an acre. I'm gonna build something on the acre. And the guy was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I sell, I'm gonna sell all 60 at one time to a developer. Yeah. He said, I bought this land about 20 years ago. He said, I'm going to go towards the Bailey, Middlesex area, buy another 60. He said, because they're going to keep trying to buy the land. So, thinking about doing that too. Finding a nice little tract of land.
I know her husband the whole time. I've been in the family for a long time. If that man say he going to do that shit,
he going to do it.
He don't play no games. Nah, he real about his word.
That's what's up.
But, all right, well, Sheena, tell everybody how they can get in contact with you and your location and so forth, so on.
So I do the bulk of my work in Nash, Edgecombe, Wake County. I'm licensed in the whole state of North Carolina. I done sold in Jacksonville, but I prefer to stay where I know, I'm comfortable. Yeah, makes sense. So, but my contact number is 252-406-1549, and my email is Sheena SHEENA.Williams@firstclassagents.com.
All right. What's up? Y'all be sure to hit her up.
Yeah.
Backyard Comedy vouch for this woman. Yeah. She's family. And as you hear, she's 100% real about her business. She don't bullshit. She don't play around.
That's right.
It's all about the business.
That's what's up. That's what it takes. To all my Rocky Mount family, man, definitely tap in.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying? Let's support our peoples, man.
Damn right.
She knows she talking about.
Yep. Well, it's time for the Backyard Asshole of the Week.
Yes, indeed.
And we got a guy out of... Matter of fact, Skeezy, hold it down.
You already know, man. We got this dummy, okay? This dummy he was a Georgia man, and, he felt like that he wanted to be a cop. So, he was going to go in there, he was going to take the test, he was going to do very good. besides the point that when he filled out the application, when he ran his stuff, he had a warrant.
Good God, Justin Carter.
You had a warrant, sir.
Justin Carter.
Warrant.
First of all, you're stupid, Justin Carter. You're stupid because you went in the police office and you didn't check if you had a warrant. You should at least check. And don't go if you don't know.
Yeah. You don't know. He applied for the police department in Arkansas. Arkansas.
That's like Arkansas.
So they man. Hey, I done some stuff and went in somewhere. And I had a warrant, but I knew I had a warrant. I just didn't think it was going to pop up at that specific time. But if you know you did a crime and you want to go and apply for something, they're going to do an extensive background check.
Very extensive.
Like common sense. Every black person in America knows that. Yes, he was an African American. Yes, he was. He was there. He was there.
Man.
Man, see, he knew what he was doing. Yeah, he already knew he had that damn warrant before he went his ass down. He probably forgot. He probably forgot.
What you think about that, Sheena?
If he knew that, come on.
But he needed to put some food on the table, Ski. You know what I mean?
He should have went out there. He was better off panhandling than going in there.
Well, maybe he really wanted to turn himself in and didn't know how to turn it
play it off.
I didn't think about that.
You got one.
He might as well,
You know,
they was like, look, man, I'm gonna just go there and maybe they'll just show pity and say we're gonna lock you up for a day and then we'll give you a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he must have changed.
No, they locked your ass up. He gone. Justin Carter, sorry my brother, but you are the backyard asshole of the week. Next time you want to apply for a job, make sure you ain't did the crime.
Come on, bro.
Well, be smarter, kid.
We got to move on to our next segment.
Be smarter.
And we can't leave without shouting out a black-owned business.
Come on with it.
We picked right next door, Miss Dolores Pottery. Yeah, she do pottery, clay making, whatever you want to do. She do it. I met her. She's an amazing woman.
Her last name is not Pottery. Her last name is Farmer. But she does pottery.
That's the name of her business.
Her business is named Dolores Pottery.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's okay.
Yeah, Dolores Farmer for the owner of Dolores Pottery. Thank you, Skeezy baby. And she also do an in-person and an online pumpkin patch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So y'all check that out. We got the information. Boom, right there.
Yes,
put it right there. Do that. Thank you.
I got you.
And she's amazing, man. I met her. She's right next door on both sides of us.
Yeah.
She owned the building damn near. So shout out to her. And I see all kind of people coming through there. White, black, Puerto Rican, Haitian, whatever. I guess I want to check it out myself. It might be something common.
Yeah.
Myself, I like to go to the gun range, but this might be something, like take my hands and rub between with the clay.
Create pottery.
Man. So it might be
let's do it one day, man. It might be enjoyable.
I never know.
I think we should do it so we can get the feel and actually record. So that people
we might video while we there too. We might video while we there.
Yeah, might do it.
Y'all find out if she do like group sessions. Me and the girls can come up here.
Yeah,
she do.
I can do it.
I sure got her information right here, and she's a lovely woman, yo. She's down to earth, and yo, she's cool. She's really cool. But we're gonna do the next is fun for the drink of the yard. We already been doing it. See, I'm stuttering. It's Bel Air. Bel Air. How you say it? Bel Rick Ross. It's champagne, and it's really good. It's not strong. It ain't catch me. So we've been drinking it the whole time. Right here. I don't want to show the label because copyright and everything.
But it's good.
But let me taste it.
It's pretty good.
You want some more?
A little bit. Yeah.
She can get a little bit more.
Yeah,
We're gonna taste it for y'all. Yeah, just a little bit more. She got the dry.
Yeah, just
get
a little
too
bit.
far down the road.
Fill it up.
That's good.
You got a little TT.
Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna have to
Ding.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all.
Thanks for having me.
Indeed.
You gotta give me my house.
Glad to have you here.
It's good. It's really good. Like I can drink it. And
compared to other
it's a champagne from France.
Yeah.
Rick Ross. Y'all check it out. It's pretty good.
All right.
But before we leave, we can't leave our show. I have something for you that we always do.
Look at that.
We always give our guest awards. And this right here says Backyard Comedy presents Sheena Hudson Williams, rep of the 252 in the NC area.
Okay.
The Best Real Estate Agent Award.
Congratulations.
We definitely appreciate that.
I love
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time out to come here and give us a word to educate us, laugh with us, and have a good time. Yo, that was real. You are the real deal. When I get ready, it's gonna be soon because them numbers just messed my mind up.
Yeah.
We gonna talk and we gonna get it in. Once again, can you tell the people how they can reach you once again before we head out of here?
My contact number is 252-406-1549. And my email is Sheena, SHEENA.Williams@firstclassagents.com.
Right there. Everything right there.
Well, y'all feel like anything y'all want to add to it?
Just hurry up and get me my house. So I can
Okay.
Well, as always, I got my boy. Oh, Skeezy baby. Please hit the motherfucking baby.
Yeah, y'all ready?
That really do that I got right here beside me as always.
I'm really down here trying to get the house.
My name, I'm Vocal26. You can email us at backyardcomedy3@gmail.com. As always, we appreciate y'all and we love y'all.
Thank you.